In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the side engine mount on an Acura MDX, located under the hood on the right side of the engine. Let's get started. Before we get started, I just want to point out that for the installation of this side engine mount, we do not need to support the engine. For the installation of this side engine mount, we're going to be removing the engine ground, these two bolts right here, this one over here, this 10mm, and these two on the bottom, located on both sides of the mount. And there's going to be another one that's going to be a little hard to reach. It's located over here. We're going to start by removing our engine ground, which will be a 10mm bolt, using an extension and a 10mm socket. Let's get it off. Move it to the side. Now we're going to lose these two bolts right here using a 14mm socket and an extension. Let's just get them loose. Don't take them completely off. Using a 17mm socket, we can now do this one. Get it loose. Now that we have all three bolts loose, we can take them off. Remove the bolt. Remove these two bolts. And get the bracket off. Now that we have our bracket out of the way, using a 14mm socket, we can get both of these bolts out. I'm going to start with the back one. Now we're going to do the front one. Remove the bolts. Now that we remove those bolts, we can get to the ABS module bracket by removing these two 10mm bolts. I'm going to start with this one. Now we can get to the one in the back. Like I mentioned previously, it's a little bit difficult to get to. If you have a difficult time getting the bolt out of the way, find yourself a small magnet and take it out. Now that we have the bolts for the ABS module off, we can now just move it, slide it out of the way. Grab yourself a thin wall 14mm socket and remove that bolt. Take the bolt out, and in this case, let's make sure you remember which way this weight goes. We have to put it right back. Now that we have that out of the way, we can just simply slide it out. And here's the old one. Now we can slide the new one into place. Make sure to line up the holes. Like I mentioned previously, remember which way this came out and put it right back that way. Always start the bolts by hand. Now that we started this bolt by hand, we can put the two on the bottom and do the same thing. Snug them up. Snug the top bolt. Using a torque wrench, we're gonna torque them down to 29 foot-pounds. Now we're gonna install the bolts for the ABS module bracket. And to do so, I'm gonna show you a tech tip in case you don't own a magnetic socket. One thing that you can do is you can wedge a piece of napkin or a paper bag to hold the bolt in place. So now we can start it by hand. Start the bolt by hand. And do the other one. And remove the paper. Now that we have those started, we're gonna be torquing them down to 9 foot-pounds. Now we can place our engine bracket back on. Lined up the holes. Start the bolts by hand. And snug them down. Snug down the two 14 millimeters. For the two 14 millimeters that are located on the bracket, we're gonna torque them down to 33 foot-pounds. And now for the 17 millimeter bolt, that one gets torqued down to 47 foot-pounds. And don't forget your ground strap. Start the bolt by hand. And now we torque down to 9 foot-pounds. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.